Hey, Laura Jackson here at Discovering Dyscalculia. Today I want to share just a funny personal story that happened to our family. Having a child with dyscalculia, there's a lot of frustrations and things that can happen. And one of those things was my daughter was always late. And we would be trying to get out the door for school, and it seemed like she was never ready. And we were always waiting for her, and it would be a very frustrating situation. Now, you could assume, okay, and I did as a parent, this student just needs some help having the shoes by the door, having all her things ready to go, her backpack packed. Maybe she needs a list of the things she needs to do in the morning. Those are all, helpful everyday tips for students. But the problem for my daughter, looking deeper at what was going on, was that she had no sense of time. And reading a clock was so complicated to her. Even if she looked at the clock and saw what time it was, that didn't translate to her knowing how much time she had left until we needed to leave. That didn't translate to her that as she was getting ready, that time was moving and it was going and she was using up. Time is an abstract idea. It's an abstract concept that involves numbers and quantity, something that dyscalculics do not innately have. So having an abstract idea of an amount of time and trying to match that up with an amount of tasks that she needs to get done, it was so complicated. She couldn't even track it. And so she was going about her morning, doing the things she knew she needed to do, but she wasn't able to make that connection with how much time is left. She couldn't estimate how much time is it going to take me to brush my teeth? How much time is it going to take me to get dressed? She couldn't do any of these things that so many of us just innately do. And all the lists in the world and all the things pre-packed the night before were not going to help her with this issue. So it's really important when you have a student or child with dyscalculia that you can kind of take a step back and realize that their lack of an innate sense of estimating numbers, time, quantity, it's going to impact things like getting ready and getting out the door on time. Anything that's a timed task. One of the tools we use is we use a time timer, and she has over time become used to how much time it feels of the day that is matched to the visual that she sees on the time timer visual timer. That's one tool that helps her. Line Rothman has a YouTube video on how she has connected lengths of a playlist or a song that she's familiar with. She can imagine where she is in that song and match it to how much time she needs on her commute. So there can be different creative ways, but we need to understand that the core issue here is a lack of understanding of time, where they are in time, and how to track and measure that time. I hope you find this helpful. For more videos, subscribe here or check out my website, discoveringdyscalculia.com.